In order for you to land your ideal job, you should have three things. Today I'd like to reveal the first one, which is appealing CV. If you've been applying for jobs over the past 3 to 6 months and not be able to land a lot of interviews, enough interviews, at the end of the day, decent job offer, you're doing it wrong and your CV sucks. In this video, I'd like to show you the exact CV mechanism, exact CV template, structure and contents, what you need to write in your CV that allows you to land more interviews, at the end of the day, decent job offer that makes you excited. My name is Aziz. I'm the founder of Capital Career Club, and over the past 4 months, I helped 21 students to land their ideal jobs here in Poland. I'm going to show you a couple of case studies that I had actually. Islam, he was working in Pizza Hut. Now he's working in Schneider Electronics, and I helped him to land his ideal job in 20 days. We have Umid, he was working in Uber Eats, delivering food. Now he's working in Striker as a junior finance specialist, and he's making almost 70K. We have another one, Siosh, he was literally jobless, broke. Now he's making over 90K plus. Now he's working as a business development internship. We have VIP customer service, Ruslan. We have another one, Riyadh money transfer customer service specialist, over 80K. We have Badamin, he was working in KFC, now making 100K plus as a data analyst, and I helped him to land his ideal job in 25 days. And the list goes on and on and on. So it's not about the showing my case studies. So in this video, I'd like to show you the exact thing that you have to put on your CV so that allows you to land more interviews. So most probably, you know the mechanism called ATS, which is application tracking system. And without knowing this shit, you won't be able to land more interviews. You have to understand this. Most probably you have basically one CV like this, and you're seeing a lot of job posts on LinkedIn, and you're sending a bunch of applications to different job positions with one CV. And all we know that there is a system called ATS, it's right there. Before the HR looks at your CV, the system will filter out the relevant candidates for specific job positions. If you have a generic CV, that's the problem. You haven't been able to land enough interviews that you can show yourself in the interview. That's the problem. The second thing is how you can build the ATS friendly CV. That's the ATS friendly CV. Now I'm not going to touch on this. So that's the CV that you have. The problem with this CV, actually, it looks sexy, it looks good, you feel like it's professional, but the problem is it's not ATS friendly. What I mean by that, this is the design itself, the picture, icon, and the different columns, and the graphics right there. That triggers the system, which is ATS. I want you to build a CV like this, in this format. It doesn't look good, but it gets the job done. That's the most important thing. We should use the thing that works, not how they look. All right? So, right off the bat, you have to narrow down the focus. You have to tailor your CV to specific job positions. I'm not saying you cannot apply to multiple job positions, but you have to narrow down the focus. You can apply to 1 to 3 different job positions in the same industry. It might be finance, it might be marketing, it might be sales. For example, different job positions, let's say marketing. You can apply to marketing manager roles. You can apply to marketing specialists. You can apply to digital marketing specialists. You can apply to sales if you know. But you cannot apply to finance with a CV which is tailored to marketing or sales or operation or management. That's the problem. That's the main problem, that you haven't been able to land your ideal job, even the job interviews. Second thing is, you should have one CV, one-page CV, I'm sorry. You should have one-page CV. And you have to cut all the bullshit in your CV which is not relevant to the job positions that you're applying to. But at the same time, you have to include all the relevant information to the job positions that you're applying to. And you have to have a easy to navigate CV. After, that's the second step. Let's say in this process, let's say you are successful in this process, and that's the CV that you applied to, and the HR. When the HR looks at your CV, you have only 6 to 7 seconds to catch their attention. If they feel lost, you're screwed actually. You're gonna receive another "thank you for applying for this XYZ job positions. We happily regret you." You're gonna get rejections. I want you to put the CV structure in a way which is easy to navigate, which is I'm gonna show you in this video. So how does the appealing CV look like? It's basically pretty simple. So as I said, you have to find the perfect role that aligns with your skill set and current situation is very crucial. You should be 10 out of 10 sure what you are targeting to, and like you have to know your domain of mastery. Domain of mastery might be the skills you have, the experience you got, maybe university degrees. That's your domain of mastery. So you have to focus on the specific job positions, and basically you can narrow down the focus. For example, right role, right industry, and right company type is basically your ideal job positions that you can apply to. Have a look at the example. Marketing manager at medium-sized agency in real estate space. Junior accountant at startups in retail industry. As you can see here, you have to tick like 2 out of 3. For example, software engineer, basically the job position, and the fintech space, that's the industry. If you wanted to be 10 out of 10 fit for the job positions that you're applying to, I want you to tick each and every box right there. For example, marketing manager, that's the job role, and the company type, medium-sized agency, and like in which space? In a real estate space. In business, finding the right niche, like the right group of people that you can sell to or that you can provide service, is very important. As a job seeker, you must be crystal clear where you want to target and where do you want to work and how you can contribute based on domain of your mastery. So as I said, domain of mastery might be, for example, your skills over the past, certain period of time. You've acquired a couple of skills. Basically, the job companies will admire or appreciate the contribution that you're going to provide or give. It might be your degree. If you have a diploma, you studied at like a certain faculty, so like obviously you learned something. Or things that you've been doing in the last 2 to 3 years. Narrowing down the focus and targeting to 1 to 2 job positions puts you in a unique position where you will have more chance to land more interviews. CCC Wizard CV principles. Basically, that's the principle like I'm basically pushing my students to use to make like 10 out of 10 CV, which is 100% tailored and appealing. So at the end of the day, it lands a lot of interviews. The average time spent on CV screening is 6 to 8 seconds. That's why you have to keep it concise and focused. If you don't have 5+ years of experience, there is no point having 2 or 3 different pages CV. I want you to put 1-page CV, which is really concise and focused on relevant information. Tailor to the perfect spot. Only include what's relevant to job position that you're applying to. You should use industry keywords, for example, in marketing and sales, acquisition, ads optimization, targeting, retargeting, or sales, or I don't know, content marketing. You get the point. You have to use simple words. I want you to put the words the way you speak. Keep it clean and clear, actually, right to the point. Cut the bullshit, and I want you to put relevant information on your CV. Quantify your impact with numbers. You should measure the impact that you brought to the table in your current positions, or like in your current position or in your previous job positions, that the companies got benefit from. And I want you to put each and every impact that you brought to the table with numbers. Important parts of your CV. For example, if I come here, as you can see, a couple of like lines there, which is marked as a bold because it's very important. It's easy to navigate. The HRs will not have to read like each and every line that you put in your CV. Strong action verbs. You have to put yourself in the company's shoes. As a company, they want to hire somebody who can make decision individually. So they want to hire leaders, not the followers. So in that case, I want you to put action verbs, which is strong. For example, led, optimized, achieved, leveraged, implemented, developed, advised, not like supported, helped, or did. You get the point. And I want you to like make sure there is no grammar or spelling mistake. Before you apply, I want you to sit and like analyze, like the check there is no any mistakes. That's the thing. It's not that hard. So if you stick to the video like till this point, you can join my free community. I'm gonna attach the link under this video so you can join, and we have a lot of like resources you can use. It's completely for free, and I host weekly calls. If you have any questions, you can bring your questions in the weekly calls, so you will be able to get personalized answer for your specific problem. Thanks so much for your time, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.